Let's do part 2 of the Tinny Build. So I kind of didn't film a bucket load while I was doing all this just because I wanted to get it done and I was flat out. There was a lot of trips to the trailer shop. So yeah, let's jump in. Get into it. Bit of a Tinny Build part 2. As you can see, we've got the new rims, new shoes. A bit going on there. So I pulled the original hubs off. Did what you do, measure things, and then do your research. And then wasn't until I went to the trailer shop realised that it was Holden bearings, which are smaller, slightly smaller. And from what I've picked up along the way, is don't handle the off-road conditions as well. So if you're doing an off-road trailer and you're setting it up to handle corrugations and all the rest of it, go with the Ford SL bearings. I've got the 6 stud to, I think what are they, like a 19.6 or something like that. But basically these are the Hilux, D-Max, Navara 6 stud. The rims you all saw earlier on, I picked them up off Marketplace. Yeah, absolutely mint, had the tyres on them, all good. Once I got the hubs, I got home, realised they didn't fit, had to go back to the trailer joint, was sussing out axle sizes and all the rest of it. There wasn't anything that they had that would fit what I wanted to do, so bought some stubs, bought a bit of RHS, made my own one up. I did cock up that flat bar at the top there is actually meant to be on the bottom. That's to help strengthen the RHS. And also once I started to fit that, I realised that the old springs, one of them had a crack in the top leaf, so that was no good. So back to the trailer joint, and new U-bolts, new springs, new axle, new hubs, new tyres. And yeah, as you can see, she's underslung, so just to get a bit more height. So to get that height, so that way the tyre wasn't going to rub here. And then just to help that out, I'll cut the inner guard, very rough, but you know, can't see it from my joint. And then that's pretty much sorted that out. So I've got that height there, and it is much higher, way more clearance, perfect, exactly what I wanted. We've got the spare wheel carrier. These are about $50. And I bought the hub to go with it and all the rest of it. So not too worried about it being a swivel, drop down, all that sort of stuff. Like, I carry tools, so I can undo that, flip it over, flip it up the other way and use it as a beach launcher if I need to. And then I did get 2 new wheels for the jockey, because there was only one on there and it was a bit knackered, and this one's set up for a double. And then did the drawbar extension, so that's a bit of RHS 75 by 75 3 mil, and just welded that one on there, moved the chain to there, hitches there, did the wiring for it. So yeah, that just makes sure that the trailer sits level when I'm towing it, otherwise she'd be nose down and wouldn't be much fun to tow. The other bits we got done is I've just tacked in a bit of angle for the depth sounder to mount to. The seat's in the way, you can't really see, but we've got the switch plate, just a bit of angle tacked in behind that for the switch plate, bit of alloy checker plate with some pinch weld on it. I've got the 5 switches, I've got a SIG socket, I've got ando plug, and just a bunch of USB-Cs. Now when it comes to these little pockets here, I've got in touch with a few boat builders and fabricators and all the rest of it, sent through the drawings, so that way whoever gets back to me with a price, they can make up the little inserts that I want for there. And then I'm just going to do bungee cord over the top just to hold the tackle boxes in, so that'll sort all that out. Over this side, I'll swing you around. I've done a grab rail here. I just had a bit of that left over and I just cut it on 45s, tacked it up and then welded it on there. So that's sort of like, I might be able to a bit later on do a ladder for it, a removable ladder, so that way you can climb in and out a bit easier. But for now, well, that'll do. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Might have to change it. Yeah, here's my 12 volt switches. It's not bad. All the wiring. There's the isolator. Battery box is in. All good there. I did find out when I was going for a cruise, a test run in it, the way I've got the pickup set up for the deck wash pump. So driving along, that's forcing water up into the deck wash pump. And then because I didn't have a tap or anything on the end of it, it was just filling the boat with water, and I thought I had a leak. I nearly, shit myself. I was a bit worried. So all I've done is just put an irrigation tap on the 13mm hose, and then that's basically stopped it. Yep, same wheels. So they're the bearing buddies that came with it. One of them's already fallen off on the road, so I'll be getting a new set of those, and probably some different wheel nuts, just because it's a 21mm socket for these ones. The one on the car's a 19, so I've come unstuck with that before. I didn't have a 21mm socket, so I'm going to change these to 19, so that way everything's 19. We're all sorted. This is a bit more ugly welding, a bit like my rod holders. Yeah, just grabbed a bit of alloy checker plate, cleaned all that up, and then just chucked a patch over there. It is very average looking, but it's done the job for what I need it to. The floor, we're not going to do the floor. I'm not going to do a weld-in floor just yet. It's something I might sort of look into a bit later on. But definitely over the other side and this side want the side pockets. So again, the same people that I've sent the measurements to for these consoles, I'm getting them to price up for the side pockets. I just want them fabbed up. I'm definitely happy enough with my welding skills to tack them in. We've got nav lights in. Got the cray pots in. They're might be a bit early for them, so I'll just probably give it another couple of weeks. But yeah, other than that, like, the outboard ran perfect. I'll have to book that in with my boat mechanic to get him to give it a good once over and make sure it's trip ready. But yeah, pretty happy with the boat, pretty happy with the trailer. Aussie Camp Co. Keep your eye out for that. That's coming soon, hopefully by the new year. And then the last thing is just to make it look pretty, we'll get some new stickers. I'll take off that stuff and I'll get some stickers made up with the name. So the name, we've already come up with it. The kids love it. We're going to call it Little Dot, because that's what it is. A little boat, Little Dot. And then hopefully one day when I get a big boat, I can call it Big Dot. But yeah, seats are okay. If I get the opportunity to upgrade them to some comfier ones, I will, but for now it's fine. Same with the floor. Like, I'd love to do a weld-in floor right now. It's just I've already spent enough money, so we'll just hold off on that for a bit. What was the other one? I don't know if I showed you this on the first one. Welded in just a tie-off horn, so that way you can tie off the boat a bit better. There was a plastic one bolted in through here, but no, welded in up here, and that'll do it. Yeah, it went for its first run the other day. First run in the new Tinny. Goes alright. Loving this. A bad day to test her out. Squid jig ready. Bit of beer. Wouldn't be right to take it out on my maiden voyage and not have beer. We'll see if there's any tail or herring and squid hanging around the rocks. Yeah, so far going good. Everything on it works. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for the Tinny Build. Next time you'll probably see it on the channel will be hopefully with a few crays. I've got the pots in there already. It's just a bit early to be going. Probably give it another couple of weeks. And then after that, yeah, it'll be more than likely next year when we're up at Steep Point getting into it with the lads. But yeah, it was a good little project, good bit of fun. Obviously downsizing boats, you sort of feel like you're taking a backward step, but to kit this out how I wanted it, I'm pretty stoked. I'm pretty happy. It's going to be a fun little boat to have for quite a long time. Once the kids are a bit older, they'll be able to take it out and use it as much as they want. And yeah, it's just, I grew up having a little boat. Since I was 13, had a little tinny, always out on the river catching fish and always having fun, mud crabbing and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, these little tinnies are just so fun, so versatile, and they literally just, they don't let you down. So pretty stoked, have this one set up the way that I want it. And yeah, just looking forward to getting out there and getting some fish on the deck. Yeah, like and subscribe. Keep an eye out for that Aussie Camp Co. We're pretty excited about that. The wifey's been working pretty hard on that, and we're looking to hopefully get that launched by the new year. Yeah, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Cheers, guys.